What's up, YouTube? This video is brought to you by Webull. If you'd like to help out the channel and get 2 free stocks, make sure you check out my link below. Hey, I'm Sain, and if you're new here, I make videos on personal finance, how to invest and build wealth through the stock market. I started this Robinhood challenge for 2 reasons. Number 1, I wanted to simplify investing for those that wanted to invest but didn't quite know how. And number 2, I wanted to show you guys in real time the companies that I invest in to grow my portfolio from $0 to 10K, and then eventually from 10K to 100K. So feel free to join me on the journey by grabbing some free stock using my link below, or sit back and watch. Either way, I appreciate you. Today's video was about Plug Power and whether or not it's a buy at $7. But before we do that, I want to hop into my portfolio and take a look at how we doing on today. As you can see, we're currently sitting at $30,742.34 on the day. We're up a little over $190. On the week, we are down 4%. That's huge. On the month, we are down just a little, or we're up a little over $11. If I take you guys 3 months out, we are up 17%. And if we go 1 year out, we are up almost 5.5%. Listen, guys, I tell you this each and every week, man. There's no greater vehicle than growing your wealth than the stock market. Make sure you do what you can to research good and quality companies. Make sure that you understand the market, when to buy, when to hold, when it's best to be in a cash position versus being fully invested, things of that nature. We're going to open up a free stock today. We got this one from Juan. We're going to go with the one to my far left as a request from one of my subscribers, and as a result, we got one share, $7.66 from ADT. Again, shout out Juan, and shout out each and every one of you guys that use my free link below. It's a win-win. When you get a stock, I get a stock as well, and we help grow our wealth together. Today, I want to talk to you guys about Plug Power, or ticker symbol PLUG. It's currently sitting at $7.23. Now, I want to tell you guys something real quick about this. So back in January, before I started fully investing my own money, I used to always talk about stocks on social media. And so as a result, hundreds of people signed up for my Robinhood link based off what I was talking about and things that I was posting. However, one of the #1 stocks that I would always get was Plug Power. And so over time, I accumulated so many Plug Power shares that when I cashed out, it was like around $100-something. And so one day it just made me look and say to myself, they always promote this stock. Do they promote this as one of the free stocks because it's not good? Or do they promote it because they're trying to tell us something? And so one day, guys, I just happened to research Plug Power, and lo and behold, found out that this is one of the better stocks that you get as one of the free stocks when you sign up for Robinhood. Oftentimes people say they don't like the stocks that they get for signing up free. I've heard both ends of it. Sometimes they get a good one, and so I've heard both ends of it, but 9 times out of 10 people tend to believe that because these aren't Tesla, these aren't Apple, these aren't Microsoft, that they're less quality stocks. So one day I just dug under the hood, man, did the research, and found out, you know what? Robinhood has been giving us a hidden gem, and we have been overlooking it, selling it, not taking it serious, just letting it sit defunct in our portfolios as a free stock we got. And so, guys, I wanted to come to you today and share a little bit about what Plug Power is, what do they do, and why it might be worth you taking a deeper look into. As you can see, the analyst rating on this is a buy, with 86% calling it a buy. And so that's something to be mindful of. If I take you down here and we look at what the company is, it provides alternative energy technology, which focuses on the design, the development, commercialization, and manufacture of hydrogen and fuel cell systems used primarily for the material handling and stationary power markets. Its fuel cell system solution is designed to replace lead acid batteries in electric material handling vehicles and industrial trucks for some distribution and manufacturing businesses. This company was founded in June 1997. So really quickly, man, fuel cell systems, hydrogen, everything that you guys been looking at when you've been looking at Helion, when you've been looking at different stocks that's out there, Nikola and things like that, this is right in that alley. This will be somehow interconnected. One thing you want to consider when thinking about this stock is, where is the world going? It might not be a bad idea to get a small position of this or hold on to it if you get this as one of your free stocks. And so I just wanted to bring this to your attention today. I wanted to put this back on your radar, even though some of you may have it as a free stock versus you really investing in it on your own. Just know this company has a lot of growth potential. However, like all new stocks, they will have a little bit of volatility that you must be weathered to mentally weather and overcome if you think you're going to stay in these positions long term. Hey, listen, man, I hope that was helpful. And if you have another stock you want me to cover, make sure you let me know in the comments. Up next, we have our word of the day. And today's word is dollar cost averaging. I want to talk to you guys about the stock lingo and things that you need to be knowing and understanding on your journey in this stock market game. And so today I'm going to talk to you guys about dollar cost averaging, otherwise known as DCA. What is dollar cost averaging? It's something that you might consider when the market is either high or low. So dollar cost averaging is important when you're trying to build out a portfolio, and whether the stock is high or low, you continue to buy in at a set amount. So an example would be, every 2 weeks, you guys know I put $500 into my account. And so $100 may go to AT&T, whether it's $30 or whether it's $29 or whether it's $32. Dollar cost averaging is you buying a stock when it's high and you buying a stock when it's low. So you catching it on both ends. So you might be able to buy more at the lower end and you might buy a lesser amount of shares on the higher end. However, over time, you're still getting the best price. Over time, you're still building out your position. And before you know it, you'll have a fully established position. And so dollar cost averaging is a great technique to use and consider on your investment journey when you have a good quality company that you want to continue to invest in, whether it's high or whether it's low. And so again, it's important to know certain terms on your journey so that you can know how to play the game the right way. And now it's time for our question of the day. And today's question comes from Cars and Coffee TV. Thanks for inspiring patience, because we all want to hit the big bag on every single trade, but unfortunately, it's never that way. Cars and Coffee TV, man, I thank you for this question. This is a great question because so oftentimes, man, I see the lack of discipline in new investors. And so patience is one of the skills and characteristics that you want to develop. Not only being patient, but being disciplined. Every day, the stock market will present opportunities that you may be itching and dying to take advantage of. However, the best way to become a great investor is to, over time, invest in companies that are quality. Invest in companies that can grow your wealth over the long period of time. Trying to get in every single stock, keep up with everything that's going on every single day, not only will overwhelm you, it will cause your anxiety to go crazy. It might stress you out. And the last thing it might do is cause some, depending on if you get in too deep, to do something egregious like committing suicide. However, depending on your strategy, you can eliminate a lot of things by just decreasing the size of your portfolio, decreasing the amount of stocks you hold so that you can only focus on 1 or 2 or maybe 3 to 5. Patience is a virtue, but patience is a key thing to being successful in the stock market. And it's important that you establish patience early on or over time, depending on where you're at, because without it, the stock market will use you and spit you out. You'll always get played by pump and dump stocks because you'll be chasing every single stock, every single thing that come out, every single bit of news about stocks that's under $5 because it's something you can afford and you hoping it hit big. And so without patience, you'll play that what we call a rat race over and over and over. But if you look at some of the more seasoned, laid back investors, we just find a few good companies, man, put our money in there and let the wealth build up over time, of course, but nevertheless, let it build up. No stress involved. We don't really care much about what the market does because we know on the front end we did our research, and on the back end our money is invested in quality companies. Listen, man, I hope that was helpful. I make videos like this every week, so if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result, very few consider the journey. Do me a favor, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stock using my link below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.